that plus would equals that'd. Is that'd an appropriate contraction of that and would? I say it, but I'm not sure if it's a legitimate contraction in written form.
There are many incidences of that'd meaning, that would, in the corpus of contemporary American English. It is most common in spoken English and fiction, so the idea that it's more for informal registers has merit.
It is certainly acceptable in the sense that any native speaker would understand it. So, I think that would characterize it as legitimate. In formal writing, most contractions are avoided anyway, though if I were somewhere between formal and informal, I would definitely get rid of that before I would get rid of its. So it is on the more informal end of the contraction formality spectrum. It would certainly be acceptable in written dialogue. As you point out, you say it, so it can be written as a representation of what you/a character says. With text being used more and more for conversation, i.e., chatting and informal emails, I would consider that to be acceptable in casual text-based conversation but not in formal letters, papers, etc.
Insofar as any contractions are suitable for formal written English, I'd put that'd towards the more casual end of the spectrum.
I actually use that'd quite often when speaking and pronounce it as Thad, kind of like short for Thaddeus. Since everyone seems to know, or at least pretend to know what I'm saying, I would have to assume that that'd is an actual word and that I was saying it correctly. Though maybe it is just a slang word.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.